lightning bolt.
Hey, what's up everyone? Richard here, and welcome to the 4th episode in my Payday 2 How to Kill series, where we will take a look at our final special unit, the Taser. This unit is considered to be especially annoying to deal with. Not only will they hamper your movement and make you vulnerable, but waste your precious ammo. While tasers are very common in modern American police units, they are often used instead of lethal force rather than alongside it. The taser's development largely came out of the need for an alternative to mace or OC spray. While such sprays were effective at dealing with combatants in close proximity, it doesn't fully incapacitate subjects. In addition, depending on wind conditions, the spray can be very hazardous to the user as well. Tasers are common special units in Payday 2, appearing roughly as frequently as shields in most circumstances. While they may not be as tough as bulldozers or cloakers, they will appear in greater numbers to compensate for this. Health for tasers in Overkill and below will be 360 hit points, requiring 12 shots at 30 damage and 9 shots at 40 damage to defeat. The headshot multiplier for tasers is quite low at 1.8x or 80% extra damage per headshot. While this isn't as large as other special units, headshots will still drop tasers much more efficiently. On Death Wish, tasers get a large boost, adding 252 hit points, bringing the total to 612. In addition to this, the headshot multiplier will be reduced to 1.35x or 35% extra damage per headshot, giving the tasers much more endurance and survivability. When tasers spawn, they will give off an audible cue, usually announcing their presence. They will usually also spawn with 2 blue SWAT officers as well, which on higher difficulties will deal considerable amounts of damage. Tasers will perform similarly to other police units until a player is targeted and within range. The taser will then charge up its attack, signaled by a high-pitched whine, then begin tasing the player, assuming it hasn't been killed, knocked back, or is now out of range. When a player is tased, they will be unable to interact with objects nearby, and any interaction said player was engaged in will be cancelled. The player's screen will also flash and their view move erratically. Players being tased will also occasionally fire their weapon, even if said weapon requires it to be manually cycled. Players will automatically reload when they become tased, which can be both a blessing and a curse, depending on the taser's location, of course. While it will give you the ammo you need to kill the taser, it can also make you senselessly waste ammo if you cannot dispatch him. After being continuously tased for 10 seconds, the player will become incapacitated. However, it will not count towards your downs until custody. In games with poor connections, tasers may often attack players that they have no visual line of sight on, which can be frustrating as the player will be unable to free themselves. The best strategy against tasers, and all special units for that matter, is to be proactive and gauge targets before they become a threat, spotting them early on and killing them before they even have a chance to charge their weapons. A good crew sniper can alleviate some of the danger posed by tasers. However, they will likely find ways of slipping past this countermeasure, so remaining alert and listening for audio cues will be your most infallible line of defense. Tasers, along with their blue SWAT sidekicks, should be a top priority target, as they can turn a manageable assault into a game over if not dealt with quickly. If they happen to be behind a wall of enemies or shields, a quick grenade can give you a few moments to eliminate the taser. Those who are still having trouble with tasers or who plan on being high-level technicians might consider the shockproof skill as an option. The base version will prevent tasers from incapacitating and will knock the taser back, giving you the opportunity to strike. The aced version is much more useful, allowing you to not only break free just by tapping the interact button, but also taking half of the taser's base health away. For most builds, these points could be spent elsewhere, but if you're looking for something to spend points in, this may not be a bad choice. Despite tasers' reputation as a nuisance, they can be quite a serious threat if not handled properly, though good teamwork and target prioritization will ultimately be the keys to your shock and awe victory. Thanks again for watching. Once again, my name is Richard. Peace out, guys.